Guys, so I'm here gonna enjoy my tea that I made for you guys on video. I just wanted to do a vlog for you guys. I've been quarantined and yeah, I figured I could just do kind of like a day in my life during quarantine to give you guys ideas or whatever. I mean, I'm sure we're all probably doing some sort of the same things. Yeah, so this is just kind of like a day in my life during the quarantine. So to give you guys a little bit of backdrop, I guess, I have been out of work for like a little over a week. Oh, your girl is distracted. But yeah, anyway, I'm out of work until further notice right now. So it definitely has affected me. I went through a period there where I was really like, I'm not gonna lie, like I had a lot of anxiety and I was like, what is this? And I think a lot of my anxiety came from still having to go to work, and I live in New York City, so taking mass transit, you know, like an hour each way was pretty stressful. And I usually take the subway, the train, but then I started taking like an express bus to kind of, so it's a little less crowded. But it wound up that everybody was thinking the same thing I was thinking, so no matter which way I tried, basically mass transit was full. So yeah, anyway, it was a little stressful, and then we got notice that our company was closing, and so I've been home, yeah, for a little over a week now, and we don't know when we're opening back up, because from what it seems like, it's going to be getting worse before it gets better. But to be quite honest, I thankfully, again, so to backtrack a little, I went through a little bit of anxiety of like what's gonna happen, you know, being in a moment of fear of the actual virus for just a little while. I would say maybe like a week, and again, that was during the week that I had to like actually go to work. Once I was actually home and able to like process everything and like ground myself and get back into alignment, like to kind of process everything and say, all right, like what could possibly good come out of this, right? So I came to my own conclusion. We can all come to our own conclusions. I think that it's really important to like use this time to introspect and to go within, whatever that is for you, trying not to like numb all of your feelings and push them in the back, and just, you know, right now relaxing and watching Netflix and all that stuff is great, because when do we ever get to really do this, right? But my point is to not distract yourself, you know, all hours of the day. Like give yourself time to like think and sit with the feelings that you're feeling. If you're anxious, if you need to cry, if you need to talk to somebody, do that, you know, because now's the perfect time. Also, please, I mean, you could do what you want, but my advice to you is not to consume yourself in the news, okay? Because all that's going to do is fuel your anxiety. You don't really know what's true or what's not. And a lot of the stuff on the news, to be honest, is not even accurate information. But yeah. I usually, and not even every day, but like I'll watch the news maybe like once a day for like 2 minutes to get like the major gist of like what's going on, and then that's it. So usually like maybe I'll sit down with my coffee right here, the TV's in front of me, I'll see what the governor's saying. I don't even like to see what the president's saying, but oh, what is this commercial? Oh, there's a scary commercial. Oh, I hate those. A scary commercial for a scary movie. I feel like there should be a disclaimer. You know? Like every time my nieces are over, a thing comes on, I have to like stand in front of the TV, like don't look, or like change the channel. Am I the only one? I can't be the only one. Anyway, so my conclusion that I came up with is that I'm not denying that what's happening is crazy and scary and real, okay? Like real as far as people are actually passing away from this, you know, there's a whole bunch of conspiracy theories of how it started, whatever. I'm not gonna get into that. I haven't really come up with my own conclusion as far as whatever, how it started and whatever. But what I do know is it's happening, and I really truly feel in my heart that after this, we are already seeing the posts about the world healing, and how in Italy the water in the canal is clear and they could see the fish, and the swans came out, right? Or whatever kind of bird. And there's a lot of things happening. So I think that the earth is really healing itself, and I think it's the earth telling us that it's time to go within and heal ourselves internally. 100%, because this is a time that we're basically worldwide, right? Not even just like the city, like worldwide, we are being forced into our homes to introspect, right? We don't have the bars to go to distract ourselves. We don't have work to go to be a workaholic and distract ourselves. We can't go out to these social events and all of these things. So now's the time to really introspect and face what you've been dealing with. See where it is that you really want to be. Maybe you're realizing, holy crap, my job isn't actually the stability that I thought it was. Maybe I don't feel valued, or maybe there's just shit that you need to like work through. You know what I mean? Like, just, I don't know. I'm going off on a tangent here, but really just use this time to introspect and not run, and just see the bigger picture here. See what you've been missing. You're spending time with family. If you're alone, you're spending time with yourself, getting to know yourself. Maybe you could read that book that you haven't read, or work on that course that you've always wanted to work on, or launch that business, or whatever it is. You know, just try to see the beauty in all of this. The earth is healing. This is the like once in a lifetime opportunity that we all are actually being told, go inside your home and just stay there and be. I mean, am I the only one that sees this as like a blessing and like, hell yeah? You know, I live for this. Anyway, I hope everyone is safe. I hope everyone is staying inside. If you're an essential worker, thank you. But yeah, this is my little day in the life of quarantining. Anyway, drink some tea, hydrate, take them vitamins, do your thing. See you guys later. Hey guys, so I'm gonna be making some homemade ginger tea. I just have like a little piece of ginger, preferably organic. I don't think this one is, but how I do it is I just put some water in the pot, put it to boil, and then I just cut off the edges because it was in the fridge, so it was kind of dry. But I just get, I mean, I taught myself this. I don't know if anybody else does this, but I get like a grater like this, and I just put it over the pot, and I like grate the ginger in there so that it's like really potent and like the juices come out and stuff, because I feel like if you just like throw the piece of ginger in there, it's not as strong, if that makes sense. So yeah, so I'm just like boiling this water, and I've been mixing up my teas, but today I'm gonna do this with organic lemon. Is so good. And then I have raw manuka honey, which is antibacterial, and it has a lot of healing properties. You could look it up. It is pretty pricey, I'll warn you, but the benefits, especially in this time with the whole coronavirus thing, I'm trying to get all the goods I could get up in this belly. Oh, and then once I feel like there's enough like juice and little pieces in there, like to get the flavor and the juice and the nutrients, I just like chop the rest in little pieces and dump it in there, and then I bring it to a boil. You know what? I think I'm gonna add cinnamon today too. That might be good. All right, I think that's good. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take this little piece that's left and just chop it in there. So maybe like 4 little pieces. Boom. Okay, so that was brought to a boil. I added some ground cinnamon to it just for the nutrition. And I have a lime here. I usually like lemon, but lemon finished, so I have a lime. I just squeeze it and then I roll it on the surface like that. That helps like get it juicy, so that's easier to squeeze. I feel like limes are so hard to squeeze. I need one of those little thingies to squeeze it, but I don't have one, so I roll, I squeeze, and then I chop it in half. My singing skills are just divine. Cool beans, and I'll take a half, squeeze it in there as best as I can, because girl, what is this? Like, sometimes I don't even have the patience for this, honestly. Ooh, there's like barely anything in there. And then I don't know, it's just me that I don't like to like put the whole thing in there, because I feel like the We're cooking some white rice. And this is, ooh, it's steamy. This is gandules. Gandules with bola de plátano. What it is like plantain, like, what do you call it? Plantain, grated and rolled into a ball and boiled with gandules, so like a stew. It's actually my plate from when I was little. I'm gonna use it. Gonna serve myself some rice. This is harder than it looks to do with one hand, people. I'll just show you when I'm served. How about that?